It has been more than 3 months since wildfire ravaged parts of Hawaii, killing nearly 100 people and destroying hundreds of homes and businesses. Most of the damage hit the historic town of Lahaina. CBS News 60 Minutes spoke to the district's firefighters about their harrowing experience trying to save the town and battle the flames.
I could stick it right in a window and put out that room, but the whole rest of the house is on fire, and then every other house is on fire.
Then, something he'd never experienced left him stunned. The hydrants started to run dry.
It was a real low point for me because I knew that we had lost, that we were going to this was going to be worse than we could imagine.
Wow. Jill Cowan is a national reporter for the New York Times. She covered the fires extensively and has a personal connection to Hawaii, which we'll get to in a moment. But Jill, first, if you could just reset people's understanding of this aftermath by taking us to the situation that you arrived to witness there when you were in Lahaina. When did you get there and what did you see?
Sure. So I actually arrived to the airport and the town on the other side of the island, Kahului, where many people had taken shelter. They were staying in a gymnasium. I got off a plane from LAX at night, and there were people clearing out the nearest Walmart for supplies because so many people had lost everything. At that point, because communications were down from that part of the island, and would be for several more days at least. We just didn't have a clear idea of what we were heading into. And, by the time the sun came up the next day, it was really clear, it was becoming clearer that everything was just gone. And we started to hear stories of people who had fled, who had, jumped out of their cars and run, who, watched their houses burn. It was really sort of disorienting to get there right away.
Yeah. And this wasn't just another story for you. You've got a deep connection to Hawaii. What is that connection and how difficult was it, given your history there, reporting on this story?
Sure. Well, so I'm mixed race. My mom's family is Japanese American. And so, as a Californian, I grew up going there on vacation. I have family members who have had ties there. But at the same time, I'm very mindful of the fact that I've always been a tourist. I've always been a visitor in this place that has been so welcoming to so many generations of Californians. I actually also got married there in 2021 on Maui. And so, part of that was, I just had some familiarity with the island. I didn't have a sort of deep understanding of all the communities. I got to know it much better and got to know the communities and residents better while I was there. But yeah, I mean, it's such a special place for so many Californians, especially, who can go there. It's also sort of a compressed version of many of the problems that we have in California: a lack of affordable housing, poorly maintained infrastructure. So many of those challenges that we see here are present on Maui as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I would say going to a place as a kid growing up and then going there to get married as a grown-up, those are pretty strong ties. And as you say, millions of people, Californians, people from all over the world, have done similar things. And so they feel for the community, and they're all rooting for Maui at large and all the areas hit by the wildfires to come back equal or stronger than ever. Jill Cowan, thank you very much for your coverage there.
Thank you so much.